Maspalomas or Puerto Rico, which one is the best holiday destination for your family in Gran Canaria? That depends very much on if you're traveling with babies, toddlers, kids or teenagers. So in this video, a clear answer for all of these. Maspalomas has a calm and spacious family atmosphere. Many areas feel very relaxed and most of the resort has a hotel and bungalow resort focus. Especially for families with babies and toddlers, this can make for a great setting, as it is a big advantage because the holiday feels less intense and more relaxing. Puerto Rico has a more compact and lively atmosphere. It is built into a valley with a beach, marina, shopping centers, restaurant, bars and many hotels close together. For families who like a resort with more life, Puerto Rico can be great fun. For babies and toddlers, the atmosphere is better in Maspalomas, and the same goes for kids up to 11 years old. Because of the relaxed family setting, it is easier for many families here. For teenagers, the point would have to go to Puerto Rico because it feels more lively. Maspalomas all round has the more impressive beach. It is long, white, sandy and backed by the famous Maspalomas dunes. The beach feels scenic and spacious with that big Gran Canaria beach feeling. But for families with younger children, it is not always the easiest. Many family hotels and bungalow resorts are not directly on the sand, so beach days may involve more walking or taxis or hotel shuttles depending on where you are staying. Puerto Rico has a smaller, more sheltered and easier family holiday beach, and the water is also usually calmer. You also have plenty of restaurants, shops, water sports, boat trips and the marina close by. For kids and teenagers, Puerto Rico is very strong because the beach is practical, contained and close to activities. And if you want another beach, also Playa de Amadores is nearby. For all three age groups, I would have to give this point to Puerto Rico. For babies and toddlers, because the beach is calmer and easier to manage. Also for the kids, because the beach setup is very family friendly. And for teenagers, because it feels more active and also lively. Bringing the score for Maspalomas to 2 points, Puerto Rico to 4 points. When it comes to things to see and do, Maspalomas is strong for more relaxed family days. You do have the dunes, the lighthouse, Holiday World nearby, also Aqualand nearby, Palmitos Park nearby, a camel ride and much more, but the resort itself feels more relaxed. Puerto Rico, on the other hand, has more happening in the resort itself. You have the beach, the marina, the water sports, boat trips, dolphin and whale watching trips. There's fishing trips, the shopping centers, the new and modern Mogan Mall for shopping, mini golf, Angry Birds, activity park and also the nearby Playa de Amadores beach. For this category, for babies and toddlers, I would have to give it to Maspalomas the point because the holiday is just simply easier, more peaceful and relaxing. For kids and teenagers, I would have to give this point to Puerto Rico because there is plenty of things to see and do in the resort, and all the major attractions like Aqualand and Palmitos Park can also be reached from there, even though it is with a little bit longer bus ride. Maspalomas has quite a few restaurants, but depending on where you're staying in the resort, these restaurants might be far away from where you're actually staying. For babies and toddlers, this can be fine because you may prefer easy hotel meals, early dinners, quieter terraces and less evening chaos. Puerto Rico has many more restaurants to choose from, and it's also much easier to find them as most of them are located in the center of the resort in the local shopping centers. You also have all kinds of restaurants here, from the casual family places to international foods, British and Irish places, your favorite fast foods, and also many more modern and upscale dining options in the new shopping center, the Mogan Mall. For babies and toddlers, I would give the point to Maspalomas because quieter meals and hotel-based dining can be much easier for them. For kids as well as for teenagers, I would have to give the point to Puerto Rico. That brings the score for Maspalomas to 4 and Puerto Rico to 8. Maspalomas is one of the strongest areas for family accommodation. It has many bungalow-style resorts, family hotels, garden-style complexes, pool-focused accommodation and all-inclusive options. Puerto Rico has lots of family accommodation, including apartments, apart hotels, all-inclusive hotels and hotels with fantastic sea views. But the big warning here is the hills. Many hotels are built up the valley sides, which can make it more difficult with small children. For babies and toddlers, the point goes to Maspalomas. For kids up to 11 years old, the point also goes to Maspalomas because family hotels, pools and bungalow resorts really work well for them. For teenagers, the point goes to Puerto Rico because the hills are less of an obstacle for them. Maspalomas is closer to the airport and easy to reach by taxi, shuttle or bus. It also gives good access to nearby attractions like the Holiday World, Aqualand, Palmitos Park, the Dunes, Meloneras and Playa del Inglés. Puerto Rico is further from the airport, so the transfer from the airport usually takes longer, but once you're there, it is very strong. The main advantage here is the local harbor from where you can take boats to neighboring beaches and villages. For babies and toddlers, I will give this point to Maspalomas because the quick and easy airport transfer is very important for them. For kids as well as for teenagers, I will give the points to Puerto Rico because the hills are not so much of a problem for them at that age, and also the boats are great fun for them to explore the neighboring beaches and villages. Maspalomas is a lot calmer in the evening. It is more about hotel entertainment, relaxed family walks, early dinners, pools and a quieter pace. For babies and toddlers, this is usually better because bedtime is easier and the resort feels more relaxed and less intense. Puerto Rico has a livelier evening scene. You have a lot more bars, restaurants, shopping centers, arcades, music, entertainment and places where families can go out without the resort feeling too huge. For babies and toddlers, I would give the point to Maspalomas because quieter evenings are simply better for them. For kids as well as for teenagers, I would give the point to Puerto Rico because the family evening scene works very well for them. Maspalomas is better for families who want it to be calm and relaxing. It suits babies, toddlers and calmer younger kids who are happy with pools, gardens, bungalows, family hotels, relaxed meals and early nights. But Maspalomas can also feel less convenient than expected, especially if your accommodation is not close to the beach. Puerto Rico is better if your family wants more happening close together. It suits active kids and teenagers who like beach days, boat trips, Playa de Amadores, restaurants, shopping centers and evening life. But Puerto Rico also has a big catch, and that are the hills. Choose the wrong hotel and the compact resort can suddenly feel a lot less pleasant. So, Maspalomas can be easier for younger families, but Puerto Rico is usually better for families whose children simply want to do more. So, while there is a winner, it does depend a lot on if you're traveling with babies, toddlers, kids or teenagers, and also what you want to do and what your kids like. If you're still unsure, you can write me at perfect@checkedholidays.com describing your perfect holiday as well as your situation and what you like to do on holiday. Within a few days I will reply with the best hotel, destination and excursions for you on the island. Or you can have a look at this video where I compare all of the best family holiday destinations on the island.